Our project is called Heard You Wanted a Peep Show of the Big Ben.
Our peep diorama depicts the Big Ben in the left corner, the London Eye in the front right corner, and then a bridge in the middle with a river.
So this is a project from a few different angles. So this is us facing it right now. This is the side of the London Eye. If you see, there's a little phone booth by it and some tourists in the back. And then towards the Big Ben, we have a little trolley and the tourists seeing the Big Ben. So our project meets the design specs because first, it meets the 18 by 18 by 18 size requirement. Our box is smaller than that, and we thought holding it landscape was the best way because it maximized all the space because we have to include the two known monuments in it.
The Big Ben is mostly made out of peeps. It just has wooden dowels to give it some support, so it is mostly made out of peeps, and we put a little clock on it to make it recognizable. We also put peeps on the River Thames just to add more peeps, and we put tourists around to again add more peeps. And for the London Eye, we found marshmallow peeps cereal, and we use the peeps as tourists on the London Eye.
We also met the pun requirement by making the name Heard You Wanted a Peep Show of the Big Ben, and we made the word peep instead of peak to add creativity and make it more fun.
This project can be used in our future classroom in several different ways. One way is that it is a good way to teach history because students can look up different monuments around the world and teach them about global awareness.
Also, this could be used in math class because it teaches students spacing and numbers. Students can estimate how many peeps they need in their project and also how they should arrange it. That would make the most sense considering the design constraints, for example, the 18 by 18 by 18 size.
It's also good for engineering or any type of STEM class because it teaches the students to go through the design process.
And lastly, it really emphasizes teamwork, especially if you work in groups. Students have to cooperate with one another and work with one another to make the most effective design with the materials given.